Welcome back to another video. Today I'm reviewing an Audi S3 Saloon on the 8Y chassis. If you haven't checked out any of my other videos, check them out. I own a RS3 Saloon and I've done a few modifications to it. But either way, we'll get straight into this video. It's on a 2020 plate, I think it is. No, is it 2020? Or something like that. Yeah, I think it's on a 2020 plate, so it's a pretty brand new car. And yeah, it's replaced the old Audi S3 8V, and this one's the Audi S3 8Y. There's some subtle changes compared to the older model. For example, this massive grille that you've got going on now compared to the old one, which was slats, and these lights. But I think they're bringing these lights in for all the A3s. I think the RS3 ones is a bit of like a checkered flag when that comes out. But yeah, I've already noticed some things that I like on the car and some things I don't really like on the car. First being that I don't like is this side's open, this little grille here, and if you go over to this side, it's closed. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. But yeah, some optional extras on this car is it's got the matrix LED lights, it's got the pan roof, and it's got the mag ride if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, also it's got the red brake calipers which look really nice. But yeah, I'm a big fan of this car. It looks really nice compared to the old one. It looks really aggressive. But yeah, the back end is probably the best place to be here on these. Yeah. But it sounds alright. It doesn't sound that bad. But yeah, we'll get into that later on. I'm not a fan of these wheels. I think they're the optional extra wheels. I think they are, but I don't think they do it for me. But yeah, we'll get straight into the interior. So you join me in the interior now. This is probably the biggest upgrade from the older S3 and even RS3 that they've done. It's also got the B&O sound system, I just realised, but these seats are really nice compared to the older ones. I know on the S3 you could get them dynamic seats, but I think these are a bit better. We'll just jump straight in now. Yeah, so now you've got this like center console thing. It's a lot better. Really better. It used to be a bit bland because you used to have like a little screen that used to be there, and also you've got these like Euro style vents now. But yeah, if it's finished in a perforated leather, not leather, what do you call it? I think it's leather actually, yeah, but like a perforated leather steering wheel. Not the biggest fan of it, but you can always switch it out for like an Alcantara one. But yeah, you've got the virtual cockpit like normal. Nothing changed there. And the only thing I don't like, there's two things I don't like about this car, but other than that, I love it. It's got this. This is a new gear selector. It just feels a bit weird compared to the older one. Oop. And then you've got this. This is how you put your volume up and volume down. Yeah, it's a bit shit compared to that. But if you look at the door card, let me show you the door card. The door card looks really nice compared to the old one. Like the handles look really nice as well compared to everything else. I feel like everything's wrapped around you in this car compared to the old one. But yeah, overall it's probably one of the better interiors you can get in an Audi right now. It's a lot better than my RS3 interior. Also it's got the pan roof there, yeah. But yeah, can't really fault the interior, to be honest, at all. I wish just they had a bigger like gear selector and a better volume control button. But yeah, other than that, it's amazing. This car's got the ambient lighting, but I can't show you right now. But if I might be able to show you in the future or in like a little bit of a video later on. But yeah, we'll get straight into the first drive. Right, so you join me on the drive now of the S3. But yeah, I've got a GoPro on the back to get any like exhaust sounds, but overall appearance wise and like comfort wise, this car's like I'd get this car over the A35, over the brand new M135i, and definitely over the brand new M240i if you've seen it, if it's been released. But yeah, it's a lot more comfortable and you get a lot more like, I'd say, value for your money. Overall, this car feels very similar to like an Audi RS car, but it's just like missing that oomph, if that makes sense. It's a bit down on power, we know that, but it's not that bad. It still goes when you need to. The gearbox is like stupidly fast compared to any Mercedes you're gonna get. Because I remember driving in like an A45 or and a Seal A45, and there's like a little bit of hesitation in them gearboxes. Whereas in this is very, very snappy and like straight to the point. But we'll try it out now. I'll put my foot down now and see how good it is. Picks up. Yeah. I love it. It's got the same four-wheel drive system as the RS3 Saloon. So it's a Haldex system, and then I think this car's making 306 brake horsepower with 400 newton meters of torque, which is not far off torque-wise compared to the RS3. It's a nice comfy ride. I don't know if it's a mag ride or what it is, but it just glides over bump. Whereas when you're in, I'd say overall, if you got one of these, there's not much on the road that's going to beat you. One thing that this can benefit from, and that my RS3 can also benefit from, is like an anti-roll bar, because it feels a bit too like floaty at the back, so you don't know what the back end's doing. But other than that, this is like a solid car. Also, if I had to change something, it'd be the steering wheel. I'm not a big fan of the leather. I'm more of an Alcantara person. Oh, this car's also got the, you know, the lane control thing where it keeps you in the lane. I don't know how I feel about that, but yeah, we'll just take it for a blast down here. We'll see how it does. Hopefully that GoPro's still on. It just keeps pulling and pulling and pulling. Yeah, I think it's best to close the sunroof. I'm sorry if that hurt your ears. But yeah, this car just keeps pulling and pulling and pulling. The torque's amazing in this car. I feel like this car gives you a bit too much confidence than you need. So I kind of get how people end up smashing these cars, because the sense of speed in this car, like, it's daft. You don't know how fast you're going. All you do is you put your foot down, when you look down, you go on daft speeds. But if you want like a good daily, a good car from A to B that's a bit sporty, I'd say go for one of these. Because I know having the RS3, I'm only getting like 18, 19 miles to the gallon. Whereas in this, you can get easy over like 25, 27, 28. Yeah, at the moment, we'll check how much I'm getting out. Like at the moment now, I'm already getting 22 miles a gallon. If I was in the RS3, I would not be getting that. I'd be getting like 16, 15. But I think this is pretty good on fuel as well, because it's also, you got to remember, it's like another cylinder in the RS3. This is only a 4-cylinder. But yeah, the only complaint, like I said, was the handling. Is that if you just put some lowering springs on there, get like an anti-roll bar, like an 034 Motorsport one, and call it a day. Also, one thing I've noticed, they've tried made this like the sound actuator, and they've tried making it sound like a, what do you call it, like a 5-cylinder a bit. But other than that, I'd say this car's pretty perfect for how much it is. At the moment, they're quite costly for what they are compared to, let's say, for example, this car here, it's quite close to what an RS3 would be because of the spec. But other than that, you could probably pick up like a cheaper one for a lot less. But I don't know if people want to wait out for the new RS3. I think it's just been announced anyways, and probably go for one of them. Quite place to launch the car if you can as well, and I'll give you my impressions of what I think about the car itself. So yeah, we found a place to launch it. I think it's just the same as every other car. throws you back. Yeah, that felt really fast. Yeah, I enjoyed that. That's the thing with these cars. I know BMWs are very temperamental when it comes to launching them, but these Audis and VWs, you can just launch them as many times as you want, and that felt really fast for what it is. That felt really fast. I feel like Audi have lied about how much power this has actually got. I feel like it's got more, because that felt stupidly fast for this. That was easily low 4s, even high 6s. But yeah, love this car. I'll finish up the review when I park up and give my final opinions about this car. So I want to say a big thank you for watching the video today. My overall thoughts about the Audi S3 Saloon is, if you got the money, you might as well go for it. Some pros of it is interior is amazing, performance, looks wise it's really good. Some improvements I'd say is, these are just little minor improvements, just literally get an anti-roll bar. The brakes feel a bit mushy, but other than that it's a really good car all around. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and even become a subscriber. It's free. Check out my other videos, and I've got another video coming up in the next few days, so stay tuned. But other than that, thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.